Friends, 565 days over. General election was held in Russian regions Zaporizhia, Kherson, Donetsk and Luhansk. The West is quite angry on this, and even Kiev has said that this is in violation of the international laws, as these regions do not belong to Russian Federation. However, there were many volunteer international observers who have reported that election went peacefully. Situation in war zones in south from Kherson, no changes despite Ukraine's effort to transfer reinforcements to Dnieper Delta Island. On Orikho front towards Robertino, it must be borne in mind that it remains still a grey zone. Ukrainians are positioned on north and northeast outskirts, while Russian army have positioned themselves in south and west of the village, maintaining control over southern outskirts. Towards Novopropokhovka, ISW claims that Ukrainians have made some gains towards northeast of it, and towards southwest of Robertino and Verbov, that is southeast, remains with Russian army. Russian army continues raiding on occasions in central Robertino to prevent Ukrainians settle there, in addition to artillery and drone attacks, and then withdraw. Verbov is more problematic to Ukraine, as their position on the outskirts of South Verbov is on lowland and Russian troops are positioned on higher land observing Ukrainians' movement, and therefore Ukrainians are unable to break the first line of Russian defense. Kiev in the meantime maintains that Robertino is not strategically important village. Yes, it is a village. On Remivki salient, Ukrainians are attacking Novodonetsk-Novomyorsky line continuously in waves towards northwest outskirts. In the meantime, Russians carried out counterattack towards Novomyorsky and regained some of its lost land. In overall, as far as south is concerned, the ISW claims that the Ukrainians made gains northeast of Novoprokopivka and southeast of Robertino. Nothing special towards Remivka salient as far as ISW is concerned. In north towards Kreminna, the Russian army continued offensive and gained some tactical positions, but Ukrainians' counter-offensive forced them to withdraw. But once again Russian army counterattacked and captured back many strongholds. Advance is approximately 500 meters. It's a good gain. In Kupiansk-Swatovo line, the positional battle is on and nothing special to report. In east on Bakhmut front, southwest of it, the Ukrainians continue operation on Andriivka, and seems that Russian army has left the establishment and has taken new defense line near railway line, which is now 9 kilometers southwest of Bakhmut. ISW claims that the Ukrainians have made further gains towards Kurdyuivka, which is 13 kilometers southwest of Bakhmut. Towards Klishivka, Ukraine claims some gains, but there are no evidence on the map. On interdiction missions, Ukrainians are continuing launching drones on Bryansk oil pipeline facilities and adjacent areas. Russians thwarted Ukrainian attempt to land troops in Crimea Peninsula and also shot down Ukrainian drones near Cape Tarkhankut. Ukrainians are continuing shelling on Donetsk region. The Russian drones in the meantime carried out series of attacks in Kiev and many other parts of Ukraine, hitting military targets. G20 summit is over in New Delhi, and despite tall claims, there is nothing special that has emerged out of it. As far as Russia is concerned, one of its spokesperson indirectly hinted that they may not continue to be part of G20, and similar thing seems to be as far as China is concerned. They are more concentrating on BRICS and other formations. Also, the North Korean president visit to Moscow and earlier Russian defense minister visit to North Korea is pretty important. It is not merely exchange of weapons or military collaboration, but also it looks like it is beyond CSTO, from where Armenia seems to be edging out, and Moscow is looking forward for more important and long lasting partners. Thanks.